Hi there. Welcome to 76 Doll Shop, your silicone doll specialty store. I'm your love doll expert, XiaoBan. Today, we're going to do an unboxing. It's the Su Sisters trio from SHEDOLL. If you remember the last video, we did an unboxing in that episode at our Taipei physical store for Su Xingran. You can go check out this Su Xingran doll. It's a hot-selling model. It was sold out quickly right after introduction. Today, we're introducing the Su Sisters trio. Their naming theme is Stars, Moon, and Night. So last time we featured Su Xingran. Today's doll is Su Yue Ning. And the last one is Su Yuan. That one was unboxed at SHEDOLL headquarters, where we did a full unboxing. If you haven't seen it yet, feel free to check it out. It's our documentary style unboxing at SHEDOLL HQ, and XiaoBan owns the first unit of this doll. You're welcome to come in person to our Taipei/New Taipei physical store to see her. Hold on, everyone. By the time this video is online, the doll should almost be here. Alright, so the doll I'm introducing today is Su Yue Ning. What kind of features does she have? First of all, she is 165 centimeters tall with an E-cut bust. That's her figure. She has a textured skin body. The whole body has skin-like texture. We'll take a closer look in a bit. She also features an ROS oral function, a full body slimming function. There's also the so-called reinforced hands and feet. There are also features like hair implantation and heating. In a moment, let's take a look together. How beautiful this Su Yue Ning doll is. This kind of mature lady style is exactly the type that XiaoBan loves most. The Su family's three sisters are XiaoBan's favorite series in SHEDOLL. So if you also like this kind of style, let's check it out together. Let's go. Now, let's first take a look at the Su Yue Ning. This Su Yue Ning doll, she herself, is a type of doll that XiaoBan really likes. She has a colder, more mature, cool beauty kind of vibe. Now, let's have our assistant help us adjust the angle. Let's move it left and right for everyone to see. First, move it to the left. Take a look at the side profile. Okay, I think her nose is really pretty, and paired with this full wig. As for this model, she also has a full silicone head. As you can see, what's more special is that her makeup features a rarer, bigger style of eyeshadow. This eyeshadow is more realistic and human-like. Looking above, you'll see. The entire silicone head is implanted with hair. All implanted strand by strand. You can see it clearly. It's implanted one strand at a time. The lower lashes are implanted. The upper lashes are glued on. She also supports movable eyeballs. As you can see, the movable eyeballs inside can be adjusted freely. You can also customize the eyeballs you want. It also looks very beautiful from a lower angle. Let's ask our assistant to help open her mouth a bit. Just pull it down slightly to show everyone the overall look. You can reveal the full set of teeth. You can see that inside there's a complete tongue structure as well, and also the full set of teeth. This is a very realistic oral cavity design, as you can see when her mouth is open. Actually, her facial makeup and overall effect give a slightly different expression. Now, let's close it firmly. Yes, close it upward. You can see, this gives a bit of a pout, a bit of an innocent look. This is one of the advantages of a movable mouth. Many people may think there's a mold difference between movable mouths and hard heads. That's completely normal, but the overall effect brought by a movable mouth adds a richer expression. That's the benefit of a movable mouth. For example, if you open it with a slightly open mouth, it gives a very different vibe compared to fully closed. This one has full body skin texture. Let's take a look under the camera. Her entire body, and the texture on her chest area. You can see the skin texture on the upper chest. And here's how the skin texture is displayed. These are the details. The detailed skin texture on the chest. You can take a closer look and observe carefully. There are also skin textures on the arm. Here you can see clearly the skin texture area. We can also see the waist, including the belly button. All of them have this kind of skin texture effect. And more detailed and visible parts, like the knees also have it. Take a look, everyone. The knee area also has skin textures. This overall structure. The detail of the hand skin texture is also very well made. A minor flaw is that SHEDOLL, regarding the hardness/softness on the hand mold seam, still made it a bit too visible, especially the shape of his hand mold, but the overall texture of her hand is actually quite well done. We can take a closer look at her. The detailed parts of her entire hand. The skin texture part. This is the palm area. We can also take a look. the details of her entire palm, the inner lines of the palm. This one also has articulated finger bones. You can bend the wrist all the way up. Show the viewers. Yes, bend the wrist upward, exactly. Then try bending her finger bones. You can make a peace or a rock-on gesture. So she has articulated fingers. Basically, you can pose her hands like that. As you can all see, this articulated finger feature is really well made. Let's take a look now. The entire curve of the back of model 165. You can all take a look at the entire back. The overall girlish texture, paired with this sexy pair of underwear. The overall texture is very attractive. This is the scapula area. As for this model, this area can be customized with a softer butt option, but this one does not have it. If it's not done, it's like what XiaoBan said. It feels a bit firmer. If you add the softness option, this whole area will be softer. This all depends on personal preference. But look, a firmer one gives more of a fitness vibe, more of a workout look. Wearing a thing like this looks super sexy. Everyone can check out the overall vibe. Next, let's look at the soles of the feet. The sole's overall texture is also done very beautifully. This model doesn't have toe bones, so it's soft and bouncy. Even the big toe isn't there. But you can see her sole is made very, very realistically. And here, it also comes with skin textures. So from the foot's top to the bones, there's a complete skin texture throughout. A small flaw though, just a tiny imperfection, is that this part here, on the seam line, is quite visibly noticeable. So you can see here, there's a very obvious hardened foot area. Why does this happen? Actually, it's due to the softness of the material. You can see this area is particularly soft. This area is reinforced. This part is especially soft, reinforced. So it creates a seam where the two materials meet. This is more noticeable on SHEDOLL dolls currently. As for the mold seam lines, they're actually done quite well. Let's take a look. Looking from the right side up, all the way to the arm area. Basically, the mold seam lines are not very noticeable. Next, let's check out the overall body softness. After reviewing the body details, let's focus on the softness. Let's have Howard do the evaluation first. Okay, give us your professional assessment. About her breast shape. How does it feel to you? I think the breast shape is very perfect. Look at how the details are made. Still looks quite realistic. Pretty close to Rio. Mainly because of the coloring. The color used isn't pink. It's more of a brownish tone. So with the brown tone, the details look even more realistic. And the texture? Try giving it a squeeze for us. How's the overall texture? It's slightly softer, compared to a real person. Just a bit softer. Softer than a real person? Real people tend to be more firm. There's more of a firm feeling. And this one? It's like the kind of thing you would dream about. Like when a guy hasn't yet touched a woman's chest. That's fantasy. The fantasy is the soft, but once touched, you'd realize it's not that perfect. But this one has a more perfect feel. Perfect in a dream. But in reality, it probably isn't this perfect. That's right. It's a rare encounter. The feeling I get from touching it, personally, especially when wearing lace lingerie, I feel it's very realistic. Let's show you the whole chest shape. The whole chest shape is very lifelike, especially the they are made beautifully. Now, let's take off the lingerie. Let's shake it a little for you to see. Both XiaoBan and Howard agree that this chest shape is very impressive. It's very beautiful for an Asian. This is probably a D cup. The side of her body, especially the lower part of the breast, is very, very beautiful. It has a slight teardrop shape. Everyone can look at the curve at the bottom, and it slightly droops down. This is probably what I would consider the most perfect chest shape for women in their 20s to 30s. It's the most perfect level for women. The structure of this chest. And everyone can take a look at her lower hemisphere. It's a bit full, a little plump, but it's not overly plump. And there's a slight drooping sensation. This body shape then has to give the designer a thumbs up. Now, let's invite Howard. Come and stretch out your hands. Let's test it for you guys. Squeeze it. Just squeeze it. Okay, and then vigorously. Flick up and down. Flick vigorously. Flick it for everyone to see. This softness is actually very good. Okay, shaking feeling. Shoot hard. Let me show you the feeling of this whole shaking. Her overall feeling of aftermath. Then shake from below. Yes, the shaking feeling. This is the feeling if you wear a tighter underwear. Then her overall breast shape is very beautiful. This is a picture of the chest. If you want to watch the horseless version, remember to watch us on Discord. Oh, that's amazing. Let me show you here. The whole lower body. This part of the lower body has hair transplantation. About this body shape. She is 165 to 1. She only made a single hole design. She doesn't have a double hole design. So she doesn't have a hole in her butt. She only has vag opening. And she also added this hair implantation. Let me show you the hair implantation. You can see the hair implantation. This entire area where each hair is implanted. The part below is pixelated. Here, XiaoBan will introduce it to you. This is the type we mentioned last time. There are 3 types of genital structures. One type is called a straight line. The second type is the so-called normal type. The rest is the butterfly type. Her body type is the butterfly-shaped genital structure. It has a bit of a slight outward expansion, like a C-shaped part. This outward expansion, this flat, expansive feeling. Here, you can see the outward expansion and the flat feeling. You can judge for yourselves. And here, the structure is also made very beautifully. Let's also introduce the heating function of SHEDOLL. The heating function of SHEDOLL, especially in winter. The most common concern is heating. The heating of the doll. For example, the heating of the doll. If you don't have heating, the texture of the skin feels cold. It will feel a bit cold to the touch. Let me explain to you. The heating function of SHEDOLL is located at the back. It has such a device. Let me show you how to operate it. Basically, you just plug in the connector. Once plugged in, and after connecting the power, everyone can take a look. You can turn it on here. Okay, after turning it on, you can see that the current temperature is 21 degrees, and it has temperature control. You can set the temperature here. Look here, there is a temperature setting here. Then we can adjust the temperature. For example, it can reach around 70 degrees at its highest. Everyone can. Adjust according to the temperature they prefer. Here, you can set the time. You can set it to 90/80/70 minutes. Set for several minutes. XiaoBan's suggestion is as follows. Usually, set it for 1 hour. At least 1 hour. Then, once you turn on the heating, it will go from 21 degrees to 22 degrees. It will continue to rise. XiaoBan's suggestion here is as follows. When you use it, there must be this blanket. SHEDOLL also provides the blanket. When you heat it up, there will definitely be this blanket. When in use,
when you place it on the blanket on the bed,
you must first wrap it completely in a blanket. Can you see this? After wrapping it, then cover it with the blanket. Okay, after covering it, what should you do next? You should set it up 1 hour before going to bed. Then, go take a shower. Then, get ready. Before you start using it, if you're going to sleep at 12 o'clock, place it on the bed at 11 o'clock. Activate the function you set earlier. Turn on the temperature. Set it for 1 hour. Wrap it completely in the blanket. Make sure the thin blanket is also wrapped. After wrapping it up, wait for an hour and then come back. The temperature has been reached. This insulation effect will be quicker than in the temperature environment. We've tested it, and it can last for at least 6 hours. It will still have this warm feeling in the morning. It becomes like the warmth of a real person. So it feels very comfortable to hug. The heating extends from the inside. So after using the heating for an hour, you can unplug the temperature. This way, it's a perfect heating experience. So if you like winter, with a warm feeling that you can cuddle and sleep, then you can choose this heating function. Looking at this SHEDOLL product, one thing they do really well is that it always has a temperature. So you can know, we just heated it for a few minutes, and it has already jumped from 20 degrees Celsius to around 25 degrees Celsius. So you will know the overall temperature now. And with the addition of this blanket, the overall effect will be even better. Alright, so this is our unboxing today. The second sister of the Su family, Yue Ning. This model has a 165 centimeters height and an E-cup bust, and has full body skin texture, full body heating, weight reduction, hardening of the limbs, and a very beautiful face. ROS mouth function. After unboxing so many dolls, I'm actually very excited about the Su family series. It's really very tempting. Sometimes we are really moved when we look at them, and this one is the most impressive to me. I think it's definitely her chest shape, and the overall softness. I've seen so many chests. Some are really big, but they feel a bit fake. They're not that realistic. After all, I'm not a huge chest fan. I think E-cup is just right. And it's very suitable for buying clothes. You can see her wearing this bikini. It's very fitting. It looks very well matched. And it has a bit of a real sagging feel. Perfect for wearing all kinds of clothes. This is what I think is the most classic part. Next, her heating function is also great. So if you like SHEDOLL's dolls, after watching this episode, feel free to visit our physical store in Taipei to see the last XiaoBan of the Su family. This Love Goddess series will also be exhibited in our Taipei store. This concludes today's introduction. I'm your love doll expert, XiaoBan. Love doll expert XiaoBan, to help you buy dolls with peace of mind. If you like this video, please subscribe, like, and share, and turn on the notification bell. See you in the next video. Bye. Hello, I'm Bennett, your trusted expert in silicone dolls. I've been in the silicone doll industry for nearly 8 years, and during this time, I've helped countless customers find the right products with confidence. We offer worldwide shipping, including to North America, Europe, Australia, South America, and more. We only recommend high-quality, cost-effective dolls to ensure you get the best value and avoid scams. Every doll we sell is personally inspected. We visit each factory to verify their quality and craftsmanship, ensuring you receive solid after-sales support. On the right, you'll find our contact information. Our professional consultants are here to assist you with any questions before you order. Join our thriving Discord community of thousands. You'll get access to uncensored previews, expert knowledge, and the latest updates in the doll world.
76 Doll Shop, your perfect partner awaits.